What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. It is the recap of Australia versus Ireland. What a series we were treated to. Unbelievable, special, top-notch rugby that was played with heart, soul, determination by both countries, and credit to them for treating us with really special rugby. I was over the moon, over impressed with both teams. We've seen them come so far. And to start off with Australia, we've seen them, last year was not a good year for Australian rugby. They had a few highlights, beating New Zealand and all that stuff, but they've been struggling. And this year I think we're seeing a birth of a new team. Strength, passion and love for the game, which is great to see. You could see it meant something to them when they were playing. They wanted to win. They wanted to win possession and everything. When they tackled hard, and credit to them for really playing an outstanding hard-fought rugby game. And it's good to see. I'm excited to watch what Australia do against South Africa and New Zealand and Argentina in the Rugby Championship. I think we're going to be treated to some outstanding special rugby by talented teams that just want to give it their all. And then we get Ireland. Ireland. What a way to end a magnificent season for this fantastic rugby nation. Starts off Six Nations champions, Grand Slam champions, and now winning your first series since, I think if I'm not mistaken, 1979 or something. Let me just get my notes. Yeah, 1979. It was Ireland's first series win in Australia since 1979. So I think there's a few very proud Irishmen today. But obviously a game filled with emotion. The atmosphere was electric. I think it was a record crowd last night. Well, last night for them, yesterday morning for us. And it showed. It showed. You could hear the passion from the crowd. And yeah, unfortunately, with such a magnificent game with two fantastic teams, we have to have odd calls from the referee from good old France. And he had a very shocking game. Some very questionable decisions that he made for both ways equally. But it's unfortunate. I'm not making excuses for any of the teams. We know what we saw. We know what happened. But it's just sad when a referee's call is silly and stupid and unnecessary. That can affect a whole game. But you know, alas, we saw fantastic test rugby. We saw so much love and respect for the game, and we saw two teams really giving it their all. It was close. Yesterday's game was close. A last minute call, yes, but Johnny Sexton's boot won it. Johnny Sexton's boot won it last weekend as well. And credit to the legend he is. He's a fantastic rugby player who just never gives up. He just goes at it day after day, works hard, plays for his country, and that's why Ireland developed, is because they're working so well together. Joe Smith is doing an outstanding job gelling that team, and you can see it when they work together. Irish rugby is in such a good place. I mean, where do you hear a team win the championship, Grand Slam championship, then Leicester winning the European Champions Cup, Pro 14? I mean, it's outstanding. It's remarkable, and I couldn't be happier for a great rugby nation that truly deserves credit where credit is due, and they've come a long way, and that's why I'm so proud and happy to commentate or commentary or give you guys feedback on, because I love watching a team come from a very tough position. And I mean, Irish rugby is great. We've got talented players, but there was a time when they weren't. I mean, as a South African fan, years ago when I was a little younger, you wouldn't stress about losing to Ireland. We were pretty confident we were going to win. Now we're already questioning Ireland, New Zealand. What a game that's going to be, and it truly is going to be special. So I'm excited and I'm happy for them, but I'm also happy for Australia from where they've come and how they're developing. There's always a question mark about Michael Cheika, whether he's the right coach and all that stuff. But you've got to give credit where credit's due, and he's transforming that team into something very strong at the moment. I mean, they got great players, and I think bringing back Curtly Beale was a very smart decision. I think his experience is going to take Australia. I think he's got another World Cup in him. I mean, it's 1 year to go, just over. So I think he can do it, and if he keeps going at it, keeps fit and keeps playing strong, he can definitely do it, because he's an outstanding player. I mean, we saw last week when he just went straight through and scored that try. It was unbelievable. It really was special, and I'm excited to see what he's got to offer for Australian rugby as it goes on. And that brings me back to Checker. I mean, last year they weren't in a great place. You could just see the vibe within Australian rugby was not happy. It was angry, it was competitive, well, not bad competitive. They just didn't gel as a team. Now they're gelling as a team, and they're looking good. And I think as an Australian fan, you can walk away with this Test Series pride, with pride, because of how far they've come. Yes, yesterday's game, honestly, guys, could have gone either way. I know refs call whatever, but it could have gone either way. And I think that's one thing these two nations have to take forward, is discipline is such a key factor in rugby. We saw it yesterday with the Springboks. We've seen it with New Zealand versus France. You got to be disciplined, and you got to really think before you do silly mistakes. Like Stockdale making his error. Last weekend when we saw the Irish guy just tap the ball. They know what they're doing. If they just, like, I know when adrenaline kicks in, you do things without thinking. But if they could just work on that, man, guys, we're going to see something exciting. And it was a very evenly leveled out series game with fantastic players really just playing for the love of the game. And for me, that is what it's all about. Playing for the love and respect of the game, and giving the fans their money's worth. And I'm excited. Australia are coming to South Africa, or to Port Elizabeth, my hometown, in a few months for the Rugby Championship, and I definitely want to attend that game. It will be something special. But credit to both teams, credit to the crowds, credit to the players. It was truly a remarkable series, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, the fans, they were mad, but good, man. They were celebrating. There were a lot of green in Australia. Man, they got a lot of support there. Or I don't know if they travel and all that stuff. So next time Ireland's here, I wanna pint with you, Oaks. I think it's going to be quite a jol. But same for the Australian public. It was really massive and amazing to see, and I'm truly chuffed with the way this international rugby season has come about. It started off with a bang, it's ended off on a bang, and I sit here right now like a little upset because it's come to an end. We're back to Super Rugby and all that stuff, the provincial games, and I'm like, I want internationals again. I don't want provincial, but that shows when a fan has enjoyed the game we all love, and that's what it's all about. Is enjoying it, respecting your teams, and just watching them give it their all. And those two teams gave it their all, and again, credit. So yeah, what a game. Fortunate with the referee. I must say, the French referees are not my favourite. They're not good. Point I do not like at all. Yesterday's guy wasn't too hot either. So it's unfortunate, but they need to work on this. ILB needs to come up with strategies to work on this whole refereeing system, because that was 2 games yesterday that were affected by a referee call. I'm not saying New Zealand would have lost, but that call was stupid. But I'm going to talk about that in the review of New Zealand versus France. So hit the subscribe button, guys. But yeah, fantastic weekend of rugby. Congratulations to Ireland. Congratulations to all my Irish subscribers. You guys are the top of my subscriber list. As if you haven't seen that video I did about talking about how far this channel's gone, Ireland are in the lead, ladies and gents. So to all of you guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for joining me on the journey. Australia's subscribers, to you special people too. I know a lot of you always are commenting, and I thank you for your support. A lot of you stuck with me from day one, so always appreciated. for the support for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and as I said, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all future content. So much more rugby to come. Finishing off Super Rugby, then it's Rugby Championship, then it's November Internationals again. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, join Walking Toward G-Man, and I promise you will not regret it. As usual, thanks so much for the support, and also hit the bell icon, because the bell icon allows you guys to get a notification as to when I upload another video. So bell icon, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon for another video. Tomorrow, or later today, because I've published this on Monday, New Zealand versus France recap. So make sure you're subscribed for that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great week, and celebrate hard. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.